Top of the day to you, my Audi folks. It's me, Aliza, your host from the remote. Welcome to my podcast, Dreams and Doubts. I am so glad you tuned in because this podcast is for dreamers and believers like you. But before we dive in, let's make sure that we're all set to open our hearts to each other and figure things out together. You can connect with me via LinkedIn and also check out my blog on Medium. I post some really informative pieces of content there. Enough of talking, let's get the ball rolling. How old are you, by the way? Guess you. Yeah. 13. Just act your age, okay? Sweet 16. Nice. Young and available. 22. Where are you placed currently? 25. Not married yet? 35. Don't be so abstracted in job that you forget completing your family altogether. So you're 40. Must be tough, right? Juggling between responsibilities. 45. And you still go to the gym. Who do you want to impress now? 50. More than half crossed. Countdown begins, lol. 60. So what are your retirement plans? You're 70 and still working. Aren't your son and daughter serving you enough? This is your time to play with your grandchildren, you know that. You're 85. You've lived very long, yeah? God doesn't want to meet you, it seems. Accept it or not, we've all encountered these lines at some time or the other in our lives. And if I ask you, what is that one thing that every one of us is going to become in the future? It's older. Our bodies are changing and so are our capabilities. And God, it's not betrayal. Why on earth do we stop celebrating the ability to adapt and grow? This discrimination and stereotyping on the basis of the age is exactly what is called ageism. Say, you're too young for this. Or if I say, you're too old for this. Ageism cuts both ways. Why is it okay to weigh the needs and rights of the young against the old? I can't hire you. You're more than 60. How will you handle the clients? I can't hire you too. We don't want freshers. It isn't a family film. Don't get your parents along. It is an A-level. Kids are not allowed. So all you kids must act your age. But yes, when you fight with your younger brother, you're grown up. We must understand that old is in no way better than young and not vice versa. Let me tell you about myself. Whenever I'd be in my teen gang, I'd always lie about my age. Not younger. I'd say I'm 2 years older. Imagine that. Because otherwise, they would not share their secrets with me. Aging is embarrassing until we quit being embarrassed about it. Because entire markets are erected out of your fear and shame. Use Olay for your wrinkles. You have perimenopause? Have this tablet. Multi-million-dollar industries have been set up on your insecurities. They target them. Stop for that sake at least. You could buy an entire pizza out of that money. Only if you felt satisfied with how you are. Whether you look too young for your age or too old for your age. All these isms are socially constructed ideas. Racism, sexism, which means that we create them and we change their standards according to our convenience. Ageism is a prejudice against our own future selves. It is denial when we try to pass for younger. All our behaviors are ageist, and we can't challenge bias unless we are aware of it. This ageism has become the new racism. Instead of ageism that makes these natural transitions shameful, we must make these barriers acceptable. It's high time we ditch the old young binary, and the longer we wait to challenge that idea, the more damage it will do to us and our place in the world. And when we show up at all ages for whatever cause matters most to us, we dismantle ageism in the process. Imagine and realize, why add another ism to the list where there are already so many which call for action? Thank you so much for plugging into this episode of Dreams and Doubts. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did bringing it to you. If yes, then make sure you're subscribed to our show and give it a 5-star rating. If you have questions or feedback, you can always leave a comment below. And wait,